Ahoy, my friends, Ryder here. Alright, so today is going to be a pretty fun day. For those of you that have been watching my videos in the past, I was going through a little spree of Earth teams kind of before the Final Fantasy 13 collaboration kicked off, and I was trying to find out which team really worked best. And throughout that, kind of in the background of this collaboration, I've still been playing with Earth, and this is the team that I've come to. Today is kind of going to be a fun day. I will be hunting basically lightning exclusively, and I mean lightning in the form of Claire. I think that it's pretty clear that Gumi definitely loves lightning as an element. Don't get me wrong, I do also love lightning as an element, but they definitely get some love, and I think that today is Earth's time to shine a little bit. Interestingly enough, even though that this Earth team I've put together is pretty strong, lightning is still pretty dang insane. Like, to be honest, it's pretty crazy. And this is even without the Dark Ramu kind of wind alliance that's coming up, which at that point in time, it's gonna be tough for Earth. But that hasn't happened yet, and so today, here we are, and Earth is taking their vengeance. So to go into the team, this is Zazan the Unkillable. He's running at around 7.5 HP, 115 agility, 400 dex, 455 luck. He's got around 1550 attack, 12 defense, 5 spirit. Back end, he's got 30 slash, 37 missile, 20 magic resist, and then negative to 10 pierce and negative 5 to strike. I am running him with the Sworn Sisters dress, kind of like what I was running on Orlando in that previous video. This is a really good TMR, especially for this ability right here, which raises defense and missile resistance of the allies within area around self, and it also has a pretty big AoE with a very generous TP cost right there. I am running Zazan slightly evade, so he does have the evade set bonus and the attack up set bonus right here. Also 12 fully built passives as well. So if we look at his evade, I believe he's at 99. Yeah, he's at 99, so it's not the highest in the world, but for lightning, especially for people that aren't running her with a relentless assault, it is kind of a weakness for her. So we'll see how that works overall. Okay. Heading over into Oberon. Oberon is going to be kind of like our pseudo bruiser tank, and so I'm kind of building him to sustain as much damage as possible, but still lightning and Esther is kind of a horrifying combination, and so they can still be really strong. But just looking at Oberon right here, he's sitting at around 8.7 HP, 97 agility, 411 dex, about 370 luck. He's got almost 1400 attack, 22 defense, 23 spirit. Going into the back end, he's got 20 slash, 5 pierce, 55 missile, 7 magic resist, and then he's zeroed out on strike as well. I am running him with the the earthen ring right here, which is going to give him an extra lightning attack resistance up 20, which definitely will help. If you go into the stat details right here, his lightning resistance is sitting at 50%, which is pretty dang good overall. And then I am also running him with Mons TMR, the King of the Lion's Cloak, with the Spirit Up and Accuracy Up set bonuses. Right now, my Trust Stones are kind of spread thin. I have 2 different Guild War teams up, and I don't want to tamper with those teams. If I could run him with anything, I would probably run him HP or defense stones and attack up stones right now. And he also has the 12 passives as well. It looks like crit hit rate is almost there. The Boon of the Lion is going to give area attack resistance to the allies within area around self for 3 turns, so also not bad. It's going to stack with Zazan's TMR as well. So overall, he is going to be pretty dang tanky, especially if he can get off his barrier. Lastly, we're going into Queen Macherie. She's got around 7.7 HP, 103 agility, 385 dex, 387 luck. She's got 1630 magic, 13 defense, 12 spirit. In her back end stats, she's got 25 slash, negative 10 to pierce, 45 missile, and 35 magic resist. All in all, pretty good. She also has 25% elemental resist to lightning, which is also pretty dang good. I am running her with the Steel Maiden's necklace with the HP up and magic up set bonuses. and also 12 passive. So she's going to be pretty strong. The idea with this team is that Oberon is the slowest character. As you can see, he has 97 agility. That means Zazan is going to be faster than him. He's going to get the buff off. Queen Macherie is going to be faster than him. So they're both going to run in from the sides. They're going to get off the buffs as fast as possible. He should be able to use the area attack resistance buff on Zazan. And yeah, that is the team. Let's throw it into action and see how it goes. Alright, so here we are back in Arena. There was a little bit of a DLC update right there, so I just edited it out. But here we go, the teams are ready to go. We are on our lightning run, so let's go for it. That's definitely not the team we're going to go for. Here we go. You can... that is not a 120 lightning. This is also not a 120 lightning. Alright, let's see. Where's my pants? Also not 120. Alright, well, we will find one. Okay, so here we go. Here's a Resnick Charlotte lightning team to kick it off. So let's go with that and see how the team operates as a whole. Alright, so here we go, heading into the first battle. Zazan's going to run to the side. He's going to get off the defense missile buff. Here comes Queen Macherie. She's going to get off protect as well. So as you can see, Oberon is just getting stacked on the physical resistances. He's going to get off the area attack resistance. Zazan is going to get off the buff on everyone else. I think Macherie is probably going to run the protect on Zazan right here as well. Yes, she is. That protect is going to get renewed on Oberon, and he's going to get the barrier off. Okay, so I don't really mind that she casts it twice on Oberon because if it only lasts 3 turns, she basically just re-upped it. And so I'm okay with that. So we're going to see right now how tanky Oberon is. Okay, so Charlotte's not really a good test, but looking pretty good so far. He comes in, he's going to use Royal Rend. Here comes Zazan. He's going to use the triple hit, stacking up a little bit of a chain on Charlotte right there. Resnick is going to throw the first heal. Here comes Queen Macherie. Charlotte is going to run out of AP, and here comes Lightning. Okay, so she only did 225 damage to Oberon right there. So looking really, really good so far. Here comes Zazan. He's going to go for the triple hit on Lightning. Resnick is staying back in the healing. I don't think Lightning will survive this hit from Queen Macherie. She does have a little bit of a magic weakness, kind of like Esther. Not as bad as Esther, but it's definitely still there. You'll see it a little bit. And this map has Spirit Up as well, so definitely something to take note of. But for a first fight, pretty dang obliterated. Okay, so here we go. Here is another team. This one's definitely gonna be stronger. Okay, here we have Esther, Lightning, and Orlando. Okay, so definitely a step up from the first team that we fought. I know that there are some insanely strong Lightning teams. While I was kind of building this Earth team, I actually lost to a Lightning team after a triple hit from, I can't remember who it was from. There was a barrier break on Oberon, and then Lightning was able to one-shot him. And I was like, whoa, okay, I need to change something up. And so I was able to switch to the Earthen Ring for the Lightning resist, and I think that this area attack resist is going to really bring it together. Okay, so it's looking really good so far. He is absolutely stacked on defensive stats. I don't really mind that he's not going to have a ton of AP. Queen Macherie getting off her re-raise, that's what I want to see, and Oberon getting off his barrier. Okay, so Lightning hitting him for 244. Even her Pursuit did more damage than her Life Siphon, which is pretty insane. Here comes Esther right here going after Zazan. I'm actually pretty surprised that they're able to hit him with his 99 evade. It is pretty surprising. Here comes Lightning. She's going to go after Zazan right here. It looks like he didn't get off his courage at all, which is kind of surprising. And kind of a bummer that he's not getting it off. It's because he's double casting, and then he has such far range that he's getting out pretty fast. But even without him, you can see that it's just absolute shutdown right here. And the ranking points for using Earth are actually not bad. 400 points is overall not bad at all, especially considering I'm not using any of the 100% characters right now. So yeah, this is definitely a fun team to be running in Arena right now if you have some good Earth characters. Okay, so here's another team. This is Mogi. This looks like probably the strongest team I've seen today. I'm not sure with even everything that I have built if I would even have a chance of taking out this team. I mean, pairing up Lightning and Hope and Gafgarion is just like basically the ultimate meta. I mean, there's not really much that you could do to stop this in any way, shape, or form. I think that this team just basically bypasses all elemental advantages, and yeah, it's kind of I like how interesting it is in there with only the single VC instead of the doubles. I think that all right, I'm just kidding. All right, so here we go. We have another team right here. This is Cloud, Esther, and Lightning. This is definitely going to be a strong team. Lightning has her card. I'm guessing that the card is fully leveled. That's what I want to see. All right, so let's go after this team. Panada. All right, so this would be our third battle. All right, so here we go, going into our third battle. Looking good so far. I think something that I could do to tweak this is that somehow make it so that Zazan gets off his courage, but with him double casting right here and then having the long range, it is tricky. I did try Oberon with Rob Horn's TMR, but he lost a little bit of that tankiness that I feel like he needs, which is a shame. But okay, so Zazan is going to get off courage, so it's not going to be every battle that he's not going to get it off, and I'm okay with that. Sometimes there's just not much that you can do. Okay, here comes Cloud. Looks like he went with Ascension right there. I'm going to make a mental note to turn on the ability effects for the last two fights. Okay, so Zazan goes in. Cloud is going to get the reflex. Here comes Lightning right here. Okay, so all looking pretty good so far. Oberon's going to run forward. He's going to take out Cloud. Queen Macherie is going to bring the heal. Here comes Zazan with the triple hit. He's going to take down Lightning's barrier. And Lightning's still trying to take down Oberon and not quite getting it. Now Zazan is on haste and his courage has procced. Wow, Esther looking very tanky right here. It looks like her barrier is gone and Zazan's going to get a double go. Looks like, oh, finally, his evade comes in handy. Queen Macherie actually playing it up with that support right there. And all in all, looking really good. We're down to rank number 145. It's definitely been fun playing Lightning, but I'm not going to lie. This is also super, super fun. There's so many strong Lightning teams out there, and just to be able to build an Earth team and just like go to town on them is definitely super fun. I do enjoy playing the meta, but I definitely enjoy more taking down the meta for sure. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Ooh, I did say that I would turn on the ability effects. Let's do that really quick. I had it off. I was farming trust stones last night. There is a ×2 rate in the trust stones right now for anyone who's interested in going for it. Okay, where's my pants? It looks like that's a 115 Lightning. It looks like we're not finding... Oh, there's that meta team again. Okay, we already fought this team. We already fought Panada. That's not a fully built team. Here's Ryuken. It doesn't look like there's any other Lightning teams here. So why don't we try this team against something different? I think that this team is more built towards Lightning right now. But if I was going to fight this team, I would switch this to... What would I switch it to? Maybe not any of these things. 20 defense. This is going to raise his defense from 22 to 32. He's going to lower his stats a little bit. Yeah, let's try it with the Azure Dragon armor. Normally I wouldn't do this, but there's no way that I would build a team with an elemental ring and use it for fighting any other type of elemental class. So we will try this out against this ice team right here. I'm actually pretty curious how this is going to go. I know that Zazan as an evade unit is going to basically have no use against Eliza or Snow. They both have guaranteed hit, especially if they're running Eliza on her ranger sub job. If not, there is a small chance, but honestly, all three characters, actually, now that I think about it, all do have guaranteed hit, including Velis. So definitely a tad bit of a disadvantage going in there, but I think that Oberon's tankiness is going to be pretty freaking good even against this team right here. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so getting off that protect right there, Oberon is going to get off his barrier after his area attack resistance TMR. Snow is going to have haste. He's already halfway across the map. Ooh, interesting the way that he ran. If he would have ran straight, I think that Zazan might get off Courage. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like Snow has Shukuchi on, which I think is why he chose that path. Oberon's going to run forward. He's going to use the barrier. Looks like Eliza's going to use Revitalize. She's going to definitely be something to deal with. I wouldn't really recommend using Iron Body's stance on Snow right there. You could have gotten off his defense spirit buff instead of that with the massive defense debuff resistance as well. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, so Snow uses Ravage. He does end up missing. Looks like Eliza goes for the hit on Zazan right here, and Oberon is going for the limit break on Snow. So if we can break through Snow, we should have a decent chance. But with Velis back there healing, it's definitely going to be tough. Here comes Eliza. She's going to take the protect off everyone. Okay, I totally forgot that she can do that. Zazan coming in. Snow's going to get the heal. Velis is going to come in with the heal as well. Eliza's going to get the reflex. It looks like Snow's going to drop right here, but he is going to have courage, and then he's going to get the heal from Velis. Okay, so definitely looking interesting. Oh, that sucks for him. Okay, so Oberon coming out. He's going after Eliza right here. She's going to choose to use Queen Piercer. That casting time is one reason why 50% of the time I actually turn that ability off. Better most of the time to do damage right when you do it. Like right there, she could have potentially taken down Zazan. I think he does have courage. Okay, so overall this team's looking pretty good. We just spanked that ice team right there. So it's definitely a very fun team to play. I think that it's been interesting. I wasn't planning on doing any fights against any other element than lightning, but overall I think that it was definitely fun to fight something else. Okay, so we got one fight left. It looks like we have a player right here. It looks like, it's not all 120s. Okay, let's look at this. We got 3,400 attack. Let's look at the Trust Stones. If they got full Trust Stones, which they don't. Okay, here's another character. Hiko. Tsukihi. Okay. Alright, so it looks like Tsukihi is it. This is going to be the last fight of the day. It's going to be Resnick, Charlotte, and Lightning versus our team. It's time for Earth's vengeance. Let's bring it on. This has been super fun. For all you Earth users out there, these videos are for you guys. I do love Earth as an element. I think it's got some really great characters. And I know it's been tough, and it's going to be a little bit tough coming up, but I do have your back. I will be making teams, the best teams that I can make with what we have, and I think it's definitely super fun right now to basically have all these lightning units in arena and just to be able to run around taking them down like back to back to back to back to back. It is tough though if you don't have the right equipment, if you don't have the right Trust Stones. Lightning can still 100% take down an Earth team. It's just what it is. Lightning herself is a very, very, very powerful unit. You know, so I do stand by the fact that I think that she is the strongest character in the collaboration. I do think Snow is strong overall. He's definitely an asset to Ice. He's a great bruiser / tank. But Lightning is just insane. I mean, we've all fought a super strong one. She's absolutely insane. It is what it is. So it's nice to be able to kind of bury her in the dirt a little bit, pun intended. Alright, so here comes Charlotte. She's going to use Protector's Holy Judgment. Super cool limit break, always been super rad. I like how they kept it very similar to the Final Fantasy Brave Exvius one. Okay, so Lightning is just hanging back there. It seems like by the time she gets over here, Charlotte is going to be dead. So Charlotte's dead. Zazan is nearly out of AP though. Okay, so that's the thing about leaving Relentless Assault on, is that she's just been running back and forth over there doing that buff over and over. Okay, here comes Army of One. Looks like the first hit missed. The second 2 hits landed, and then her pursuit missed. So the evade is definitely looking good. Here comes Hamstringer. And Resnick's still buffing. Queen Macherie is going to take out Lightning. Ooh, she actually survived that. Surprising. Okay, here comes the Life Siphon. Decent damage all across the board. Resnick is going to come in with the Limit Break heal. So the team is actually looking pretty good. I think if they would change up a little bit of Lightning's build, it could be very, very, very strong. Here comes the Counter Siphon. Zazan's going to go for the hit. Oberon's still at 65 AP, and Queen Macherie coming in right here. So it looks like Lightning's about to go down, but our Zazan may be going down as well. He does go down, but Oberon and Tracer is going to bring down Lightning. Resnick is in the back, and we all know that Resnick is not like Velis. Unless you're running her on Thief and she gets a lucky charm off, there's no way that she's going to take the win by herself at the end of the battle. Okay, so we are down to rank 134. We basically just annihilated 4 different Lightning teams along with a mono ice team. It's been super, super, super fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will go through right here and show you which abilities I had on and off. So if I go into his main job, I have every single ability on, I believe, and in Paladin, I do have Sentinel on. This can be kind of a pain because it lowers evasion, but I think that there's so many high accuracy / guaranteed hit units in the game that I actually leave this on. Although it's very rare that he uses it. Divine Grace is of course off. Taunting Blade is actually off right now. Immortal Spirit is on, of course. Saintly Healing is off, and Blade Bash is on. He's also very interesting to run on Unkillable Kingpin for this exact move right here. Leaping Slash, very good move. But the idea with this one is to potentially get off Courage and Fake Death. It never happens, so maybe I'll switch him back to this one for now. Going into Oberon, his abilities were, I believe, all on except for Purple Dragon's Providence, this one right here. I definitely turned that off. He's kind of like Relentless Assault for Lightning. He'll just run around casting it on everyone. It's not what I want him to do. Then he has his guaranteed hit ability right there. If I go into his second sub job, I have Banner of the Dragon off and Subjugating Spear on. Basically this for the Earth in Peril, which is a really good one. And lastly, I have for Queen Macherie, I believe I have all of her abilities on as well. Queen's Edict, this is on Quest, it's off. I'll turn it back on. Yep, all the abilities on in the main job. On Arithmetician, I believe everything on as well. Yep, everything on for Queen Macherie. All right, so that's my build for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was absolutely fun decimating Lightning. My apologies to all you players out there. And yeah, Mogi, sorry to poke fun at you. I wish you the best in the game and hope to see you soon later on. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Take care and peace.